Kayla was about to respond, but she's cut off by Shiro rushing to us, panting heavily. You too. Alright. Been better. She did a number on my back, though. I rub on my back slightly, wincing in the process. Are you good, though? Yeah, just give me a second. Shiro sits down while panting. Should we get you some ice? I should be fine. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger anyways. I say jokingly, flexing to Shiro and Kayla. Kayla playfully rolls her eyes again at me while Shiro continues to catch his breath. Kayla, you good?
Oh, I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I sure hope that doesn't make me stop worrying. I look at the three of us, realizing we're missing someone. Wait, where's Ruby at? Oh, she's still... Ruby interrupts Shiro by sneaking up behind him and tasing him with her fingers. Aye! Shiro jumps in the air. Kayla, Ruby, and I share a laugh at Shiro's expense. Alright, very funny.
I got you good, Shiro. You gotta hand it to me there.
Yeah, I guess you kinda did.
Kind of. Yeah, sure, a tough crowd.
I'll get you back, though. Just you wait.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Shiro shrugs his shoulders as Ruby, who is already out of her skating gear, walks up to Kayla and hands her bag. Kayla removes her helmet and begins removing her skating gear while humming something to herself.
So, what are y'all doing over here?
Kayla rammed Michael.
Yeah,
she says embarrassingly.
Well, Kayla, I didn't know you were still sweeping boys off their feet. Oh my gosh.
Kayla says as she facepalms and resists the urge to chuckle.
I get even with you sometimes.
I mean, you can't blame her. It's not every day you ram someone hard, Kayla. Back to your old ways, I see. Shiro and I let out a chuckle, though Kayla doesn't seem to find this joke too amusing.
I hate all of you. No, you don't. You love me.
Kayla rolls her eyes.
Unfortunately.
Ruby proceeds to give Kayla the puppy dog eyes treatment.
No, not falling for it this time.
Ruby slides up to Kayla, putting her chin on her shoulder as Shiro takes a step back towards me. What the hell am I witnessing?
Fun. You win. Come here.
Kayla and Ruby exchange a hug. Shiro leans over and whispers in my ear. Just like I said, weird stuff. Yeah, no kidding, I say, whispering back. As soon as Kayla and Ruby get done with their hug, my stomach rumbles. I look at my watch. It's a little early for dinner, but since I'm hungry now... Hey, do you guys know if there are any good places to get food around here?
Actually, yeah, there's one not too far from where I live. Which also corresponds to not being far from here, too.
I don't know if I trust the "it's not far from here" line anymore.
It's only like another 10 minutes.
Are you 100% sure?
Yeah. If you want, I can take you there.
Yeah, sounds good.
Anytime.
She says, cheerfully smiling. Well, if you guys are grabbing food, mind if I come along?
The more the merrier. So, I guess we won't be walking home together then.
Kayla says as she gives Ruby a deflated look.
Oh, yeah,
Ruby looks visibly concerned. What is going on with these two? I look at Shiro and he looks like he doesn't have any idea what's going on either. I decide to chime in. Oh, I didn't know you two walked home together.
Can't believe you abandoned me for someone you barely know.
Wow, what a reversal of fortunes. Oh, shoot, just saying words there, guys.
Wait, Kayla?
Kayla bursts out laughing.
I'm just playing with you.
Shiro and I both share the same expression of relief.
I'll come too. I'm not that hungry, but I could probably use something to drink. What were you thinking? You know that one grill over there on Murillo Lane?
Kayla looks visibly shocked.
You're taking them there, of all places? I mean, yeah, it's not far, and the food isn't awful. Plus, you love their milkshakes. First of all, what do you mean the food's not awful? Second, true, their milkshakes do hit different. Look, I know a better place. There's that pizzeria with those animatronics on stage. It's like 10 minutes farther down the road on 87th Street. That place is way too expensive, and you know that the animatronics creep me out. Plus, I know you're not walking 20 minutes without asking me to carry you.
Uh-oh, things are getting a little heated. Shiro backs up a bit. They really act up like they're sisters. No, we're up in there. Whatever. I try to defuse the situation. What's the other place like?
It's the best pizzeria in town. Way better than that damn grill. Kayla, it's closer than everyone's hungry. If you come, I'll pay for your drink, deal?
Kayla mumbles something under her breath.
Fine. Yes, you can be so feisty sometimes.
Kayla pouts at Ruby, who elects to ignore it. Ruby walks in front of everyone and cheerfully lifts her arm in the air.
Anyway, I'll be your tour guide this afternoon. Follow me, everyone.
As we walk, Ruby leads us on like she's a professional tour guide, pointing out all the cool shops and places to visit someday, and where not to let yourself be caught at night. During the walk, I texted my mom to see if she was able to pick me up at the restaurant, and she said she was able to. I was able to get the address for the place off my phone and sent it to her. Kayla and Shiro occasionally chime in with their own stories about the various shops and eateries we walk past. I don't contribute much to the conversation, as I have no idea where I am. Eventually, Ruby decides to ask me something.
Hey, Michael, you having fun so far?
Yeah, it's great.
You looking forward to officially joining the anime club on Monday?
Yep.
Well, I'm glad we haven't scared you off.
Nah, you guys have been pretty cool. I think I'll like hanging around you guys a lot.
Aw, how sweet.
Ruby says as she places her hand over her heart.
Careful, Michael, you wouldn't want to be Ruby's next senpai. Oh gosh.
Ruby says, laughing.
Besides, if anything, I'd be his senpai. You know, since seniority. That's true. At any rate, you'll be a great addition to our little band of otakus. That's funny, that's what David used to say. He was our last vice president.
Got you.
Yeah, I borrowed it from him. You mean you stole it? Steal is such a strong word, though. Whatever.
Ruby says as she continues leading us on. As we're walking, Kayla drops back to talk to Shiro about something, and I move up to take Kayla's spot next to Ruby. Seeing as I have yet to contribute my fair share to the conversation for this walk, I figure I should ask her something. I go with the safest question that pops into mind. So, you like listening to music?
Oh yeah, for sure. Whatever sounds good, I add to my ever-growing playlist. There's a good 1,000 songs on there.
My eyes widen a little in shock. Whoa, that's quite a lot.
Kayla sends me some stuff to listen to. Even Shiro does on occasion. Kayla recently got me into this one hard rock band. I forget the name, but they made a song about the vocalist's
Wait. Is that oxycodone?
addiction, and it's really good.
Good to know.
What about you?
Mainly pop and rock. I was never able to get into metal. It's too much for me.
I listen to some metal, but not a whole lot. Metalcore is pretty good, though.
I'll admit, I was pegging you for a metalhead. Ruby looks at me in slight disappointment.
Just because of my aesthetic doesn't make me a stereotype. Besides, most goths aren't what the stereotypes are anyways.
Whoops, must have accidentally struck a nerve. I didn't mean it in a bad way. Ruby starts evilly giggling. Ruby pulls me into her, playfully patting my back before slowly walking her fingers up to my shoulder.
I'm just playing with you. Just, don't say something like that around Kayla. She takes it a little more seriously than I do. You're pretty damn lucky she didn't hear you. She would have kicked your ass if she did. I was the one that got her into the gothic fashion after she got me into a few other things.
Oh, like what? Ruby doesn't say anything. Instead, she gives me that same playful smile from earlier today and seductively winks at me. Jeez, she must be getting a kick out of this. And, well, I can feel something in me enjoying this a little too much, too. Especially with how close I am to her. In an effort to avoid an embarrassing incident, I change the topic up a bit after she releases me. Noted. How long have you known each other for? She thinks for a good few seconds. She looks down at the ground almost depressingly.
Wow, it's really been that long.
She thinks for another few seconds.
Yeah, it would have had to been. We've quite literally known each other our whole lives. We were next door neighbors. We were born the same week. We went to the same preschool, elementary school. We really did grow up together. God, I'm getting old. I can feel my joints giving up on me already.
She jokingly leans on me and laughs a little at her own joke.
Sorry, the thought was a little nostalgic. I kind of miss the old days. That was simpler back then.
Yeah, it really was, wasn't it? Ruby suddenly stops walking and points to our left.
We're here, everyone.
We arrive at the place that Ruby was describing to us earlier. I've never seen this place anywhere else before, so it's most likely local. Someplace called Joel's Grill.
So good it keeps the dead coming back for a bite. Lame. Yeesh, the slander.
Oh, sorry, it's a yeesh.
Their burgers are the shit. Their burgers are shit.
Are you a fan of this place, Shiro?
I mean they're okay. They have some good food and they have pretty good milkshakes, but honestly I've had better elsewhere. Though I can say I've had worse too.
Noted. Once Kayla and Ruby finish their back and forth, we head inside. A few of the tables are occupied with customers, and there's a few people in line waiting to order, but otherwise the place doesn't seem to be particularly busy. I sit next to Shiro while Ruby grabs a seat next to Kayla as she distributes each of us the menus. I grab mine and take a look at it. Wow, some of this stuff is cheap. The kind of cheap that definitely makes you wonder if they're serving dead rats instead. It's definitely cheap.
Heh, wonder why.
It's not that bad, chill.
Kayla doesn't even look at her menu. I'm used to ordering cheap food, but wow, at least what they're serving seems normal enough. There's definitely crusty toenails in that steak, though. As Ruby glances over at her menu, she notices one of the employees cleaning up one of the tables in the back. Eventually, it seems like a light bulb goes off inside her head.
Oh my gosh, Charlie!
She calls out to him. The employee looks over with an initial look of surprise, but smiles warmly upon seeing Ruby. Ruby gets out from her seat and runs over, hugging him tightly.
Oh, so that's why she wanted to come here.
Kayla says as she looks at the menu. Is that her boyfriend or something?
Boyfriend is a bit of a strong term.
I look at Kayla, who is staring stone-faced at her menu. I look back to Ruby, who is standing super close to Charlie. He has his hands around her waist, and Ruby has her hands on his shoulders. The two very much seem like a couple. It's probably for the best that we can't make out what they're saying from here. I look back at my menu while Shiro and Kayla painfully pretend to forget where Ruby is.
So, what are you thinking of getting?
I'm thinking I'll get the chicken burger, but I don't see it on the menu. Kayla and Shiro look at me with a look of utter confusion on their faces.
I'm sorry, what?
What the hell is a chicken burger?
I put down my menu. A chicken burger. You know, there's 2 burger buns and then a piece of chicken in between. Kayla and Shiro continue to look at me as if I was some troglodyte who had never seen the light of day.
Dude, that's a chicken sandwich, not a chicken burger.
Yeah, never say that ever again.
Well, I'm sorry, but that's just what we call it back home.
Ah.
Kayla then laughs to herself.
Chicken burger. That's funny.
I thought the way you were going to describe it was that it's a burger with a chicken patty stuffed together between 2 buns.
I don't know if that would count, though. Burgers come from cows, a chicken patty doesn't. That'd just be a burger with a chicken patty.
So a chicken burger.
That's...
Kayla gives me a deadly stare. She knows I got her there.
Humph.
She says, turning away from us. I've had those before. Those are good, too. But I think I'll get a cheeseburger with fries. Shiro and Kayla agree and order the same. We wait for the next few minutes in silence until Ruby comes back and joins us.
Sorry about that. Had to say hi to Charlie. So, how's your boyfriend?
She gives her a teasing look.
Kayla, you're being extra today. He's not my boyfriend. I don't have one anyways.
She says as she briefly glances over to me.
I don't know, you two are standing pretty close there,
he says, snickering.
He's just an old friend, that's all. I haven't seen him in a few weeks. Uh-huh. It's true,
she says whiningly.
Don't worry, we totally believe you.
Yeah, whatever. Anyways, what are you all getting?
Coke, fries, and a cheeseburger. That's all I want to order.
Same, but with water. I've been trying to watch the sugar lately.
Oh, we'll just share an order. You know what I want. Alright, I'll be right back. Also, don't worry about money. This one's on me. And Charlie.
Ruby walks over to the counter and places our order. After about a few minutes of waiting, Ruby returns and tells us that they'll come deliver our food. In the meantime, we just spend our time gaming on our phones or just talking about random things. Eventually, one of the employees comes by and delivers our food and drinks.
Alright, guys, dig in.
Ruby, Shiro, and I all begin digging into our food. Kayla, on the other hand, sips her milkshake while mooching off of Ruby's fries with surprising speed. I was half expecting Ruby to say something about it, but she seems used to Kayla's antics. I take a bite from my own burger. Well, it's not awful. Better than the school's food, for sure. However, I'm forced to take a sip from my drink since the burger dries out my mouth pretty quick. Shiro, on the other hand, is chowing down like he hasn't eaten in a week.
Well, it tastes better than I remember.
Shiro has already eaten about a quarter of his basket.
I'll give them credit for that.
After eating in silence for a bit, we all eventually finish.
So, how was it?
I look Ruby dead in her eyes. I probably wouldn't consider this to be one of my go-to places, but it wasn't awful. Ruby smiles upon hearing this. She turns to Kayla.
How was your milkshake, Kayla?
She says as she playfully nudges her.
Just as good as I remember. See, it was worth coming here. Yeah, I guess.
Bzzz. I take a look over at my phone and see a notification. I swipe up and see that it's a text from my mom. Looks like she's here. Well, guys, I gotta run. My mom's here.
Oh, so soon.
I'm afraid so, but hey, I'll see you all on Monday.
Yup, it's going to be a great day seeing you officially join the club.
Looking forward to it. I fist bump Shiro as I get out from my seat. Ruby gets up from hers, too.
I'll see you Monday, Michael.
See you. Before I can finish, Ruby unexpectedly braces me in a tight hug. I can feel her chest pressing against mine and the scent of her perfume. That's strong, but nice at the same time. After a few seconds, she withdraws and steps back, giving me a smug look. I'm not sure how to react to that. I look over to see Kayla simply giving me the peace sign. I return one to her and say my final goodbyes to everyone as I head out. As Michael leaves, Ruby sits back down in her seat.
So, who knew Michael was such a mama's boy?
Kayla and Shira let out a laugh at Ruby's comment. I wave to Mom as I walk around and into the passenger seat.
Hey, Michael.
Hi, Mom. Glad you found the place.
Oh, it wasn't too hard. It's only about a 15-minute drive, depending on traffic.
Well, that's good.
So how was the restaurant?
It's okay. I've had better, had worse. I tried their cheeseburger.
That's good. At least I won't have to worry about dinner for you tonight.
Mom says as she backs the car out and starts driving down the road.
So, I hope you had a fun time with your club.
I did. They seem like a good group. I'm glad I'm taking a chance on them.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you've been able to make friends so quickly since we moved here.
Yeah, they're pretty nice. I think back to my interactions with Shiro, Kayla, and Ruby today. I definitely got to learn a lot about the three of them today. I learned Shiro definitely has a cocky side, though he at least tries to mean well. And Kayla and Ruby are... wow. I don't even know how to describe them. I almost feel like Ruby was flirting with me the whole day. But from what I've gathered, I'm not 100% sure if she's my type of girl. Oh well, I guess I never completely rule anything out. I mean, I even had a bit of a moment with Kayla earlier. Though I don't know if it's the smartest choice to pursue your clubmates. Oh well, I'll worry about that another day. The important thing, it was a nice start to the weekend. I think to myself as my mom and I continue on our drive home. Alright, I guess that's the end of the second episode. So we gotta... Is it skippable? I clicked.